Okay, let's see. Okay, looks like I am live. Okay, looks like I'm live, and I'm just gonna get a couple of things out of the way so I don't have to look at them while I'm doing the video. Clear up my screen a little bit, get rid of some of the distraction. All right, so it is actually a little bit earlier than I normally do Timeout Tuesday. It's only about 11:30, but I've got something I got to do around 12:30 today, and I thought it might conflict, so I figured let me just get the video done now so that I don't have to rush through it later on. And I had some time right now. I'm able to enjoy some of this absolutely beautiful September day, chilling outside, hanging out, watching the dogs, although quite frankly I don't exactly know where they are right now. But I'm sure they're doing something that they shouldn't be doing and eating something that they shouldn't be eating. But we'll find out about that later. So today's video, I titled, what did I title it? Earn a black belt in 3 easy steps. But I'm sure you understand that that's somewhat facetious and that we don't really believe that there's anything actually easy about earning a black belt. It's a difficult challenge. It's something that you got to really commit your time to. But we do say that there are really 3 easy steps to earning a black belt. Come to class, train, repeat. And if you do those 3 things, pretty much anybody can earn a black belt over time. But over time is actually one of the most important things that we teach, that this is not something that's, just add water. And there's a lot of reasons for that, but I actually want to take the time, and I hope you'll humor me and listen to this. I'm going to read you a quick passage. It's a paragraph that was written by a gentleman named Tom Kalos. He's a martial artist, and he just wrote this really terrific, I guess you might call it an essay or something, and it's about black belt. I'm going to read you one of the paragraphs, and the title of it is called The Rules, and I guess it's the rules of earning a black belt. So here's rule number 1, according to Tom Kalos, but it's definitely something that I agree with, and I know many of the instructors and students subscribe to it as well at Millennium Martial Arts. So here's the rules, number 1. There's no hurry. A black belt earned as fast as you can earn it isn't something to brag about. It's a statement of impatience, of confusion about the potential of the training to deeply and permanently empower you and those around you. Your black belt isn't fast food. It's the slow food movement, where the process of finding, preparing, and savoring your food, enjoying the company you're eating it with, and paying close attention to the details, the celebration of living it, is far more important than hurrying through it all. Join the slow belt movement. I thought that was really well said. We speak all the time about the importance of learning, not getting another belt. Learning material for the sake of becoming a better martial artist, a better person, is far more important than whether you have a stripe on your belt or whether you're going to take your test in the next month or so. We talk about this all the time with our students, and it's a difficult concept, especially for younger students, to really wrap their head around, because they're looking at their peers. Their peers are earning belts and stripes, and they want to make sure that they're keeping up. And they've got this goal of earning a black belt, but they kind of don't really understand yet that the black belt in and of itself doesn't really get them anywhere. It's the time and the rank. It's the infusion of the material into your being that really makes the education worthwhile. To become a martial artist fast is going to probably mean that you were able to absorb a lot of information, but will you really have understood it? Will you really be able to practice it? Will you be able to share it with those that came after you? And do you really actually understand it, or are you able to just spit it back? And throughout the course of our curriculum, we are always expressing to our students that there's things that are going to be required of you to demonstrate on your next test, and then there's going to be all sorts of other things that we're going to teach you over the course of time that are just part of the learning process, the part of the greater understanding of martial arts. And in and of itself, you may never be asked to demonstrate certain things on a test, and it doesn't make it any less important. So, as a younger student, it's very hard, like I said, to wrap your head around this. But where we really see it coming together is as our students start earning their higher ranks and start approaching, especially brown belts, we start noticing a totally different maturity level in how they approach their own training. They start making decisions about their own readiness for testing. They don't have to be told you should test now or you should not test. They come to us telling us that they're not ready to test. They want to spend another couple of months preparing. They want to really knock this one out of the park, kind of a thing, versus just getting a belt. And that's a real indicator of maturity, and it's an indicator that they're beginning to approach the level of black belt. The notion that the material, the learning, the empowerment, the ability to share the information is far more important than the color of the belt that we're wearing. And it's always impressive to me when I start seeing our younger students that are hitting their teenage years and making these really smart decisions, because I'm encouraged and I believe that they're going to make really good decisions about lots of things in their life, not just about the martial arts. Martial arts should definitely be a basis for for bettering yourself, but in and of itself, becoming a martial artist is not really going to be all that valuable. If you use the martial arts to better your life in other ways and to better the lives of other people in other ways, in addition to, of course, being able to protect yourself, then you've really got something. So join the slow food movement, the slow belt movement. I think it's a really great concept, and it's something that we always try to share with our members, that learning is what we're really about. We're not a belt factory. Anybody can earn a black belt. You can buy a black belt online for $9. You could probably get someone to even issue you a black belt and a black belt certificate online for $100. But what's the value in it? What did you learn? Did you spend enough time to really turn this into an education that's going to matter to you and to other people? So 3 easy steps to earning a black belt: come to class, train, and repeat. And that's it. So Time Out Tuesday, that's episode 89 this week. And so next week's our 90th episode. That's pretty amazing. We've got a whole bunch of interesting things going on this coming next couple of weeks. We just finished a parent night out last weekend. And on October 5th, we have our Combat Cane seminar. That's actually for students 11 and over. We're excited about that. That's going to be a lot of fun. 3 hours of learning a brand new weapon, a kind of an unusual weapon. And we have another round of testing coming up in about a month, and the cycle just continues on and on. Martial arts is a very circuitous thing. So we rinse, we repeat. We rinse, we repeat. So that's it. I hope everyone has a chance to enjoy this absolutely beautiful September day, and I will see you at the dojo. Peace. And that's